Here's something I saw though. It says a quote. It's true or false. It's never cheating if you're not married.
Mm.
And technically, it's true. I'm sorry to say it out loud, but technically, it's true.
Let's get to the term of what the definition of cheating.
Cheating? Yeah.
Act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage, especially in the game or examination. To avoid something undesirable by luck or skill. Okay. Now, cheating. What is the definition of cheating on someone? To break a promise made to someone as one's wife or husband by having sex with someone else. He's cheated on his wife, girlfriend. Okay. Another word for cheating is called infidelity. And it's the act of being unfaithful to a spouse or other partner, which typically means engaging in sexual or romantic relations with a person that is one's significant other, breaking a commitment or promise in the act. Now, okay. There's types of infidelity. Okay.
Right.
There's physical, emotional, cyber, object, financial, micro cheating, and combined infidelity.
Whoa, financial.
That makes sense. You know, everybody knows about financial infidelity.
So they're going on OnlyFans, just spending, paying what they want to see.
Well,
and
no, it'd be cheating.
Cheating.
Yeah.
One person is maybe deceitful about how much money they earn, how they. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, they flipped it.
So basically, they're talking about hiding money.
If you're
from
hiding
a partner,
money.
so financial cheating is hiding money for a partner. That's new to me. Even though I hear it all the time, I didn't know there was a term to it. I thought it was just protecting yourself. I'm joking.
Wow.
Joking.
Wow.
I am joking. Joking.
Clearly.
Joking, guys.
How many other people are also running this joke?
Joking. I am totally joking.
But how many people are running that joke though? Yeah, I'm just protecting
that doesn't
myself.
matter. It's totally a joke, guys. Please do not.
But to those who make it a reality, though, just know this is what it is. You're doing infidelity. Okay, you're cheating.
Okay, let's break down the types of infidelity for like the people that I'm sorry that we're doing this topic because maybe your partner's looking at you like you hear that, you hear what they're talking about, so you see the shit I've been saying. This is what it is. Hey. I'm learning this myself. So, physical infidelity, which is physical or sexual connection outside of the relationship. There may or may not be an emotional component between partners. So, basically, I just want to blank.
That's it.
And it's like there's no ties.
That's it.
It's as much as some people believe that, like, it's like there's no emotion, so you shouldn't be mad. No. People will still be mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Emotional infidelity. I feel like this is a big one. Emotional attachment or intimacy with another person. Emotional affairs can do as much damage, if not more, to a relationship than a physical affair. That's obvious. That's obvious. Emotions. When emotions are tied in, it's like and when an emotion is tied in or certain emotions are tied in, you can never get it right with certain people. I think
it's true
because you could be having an argument and that person's like, I will never have this argument with that individual.
Oh, comparisons. By the way, that's the fastest way to catapult your relationship into the depths of the ocean. Don't be comparing your spouse to nobody. That's
a comparison. Listen. Anyway, cyber infidelity. Social media has made it easier for people to engage in online messages, chats, forums, groups, and sexual contexts. Cyber infidelity also includes viewing erotic stimuli, such as cheating via pornography.
Wow.
Mm.
So, i.e.,
sexting,
dick
watching
pics.
pornography. I guess.
Yep.
Pre in people's photos is a type of sexual infidelity in a sense.
That too. Mm-hmm.
This is. You're right. This is just an information pod right now. We're being very informative. You know what I mean? We're not saying we know it all. We're not saying we haven't done it.
I heard a girl mention once that if her dude watches imagery like that, it's not cheating to her.
To her. I mean,
yeah.
Of course, we have to remember it's the breaking of promise, breaking of commitment, breaking of that. That is the intentional aspect that needs to be like definitely highlighted. So if the promise is that you're not to do that, or that your partner expresses or even doesn't express, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you doing X, Y, and Z. If it wasn't set on the table as one of the things to not do or do, you're not supposed to do it. That's it.
Sometimes you could know the person. You know that person will probably just not like certain things too. You know what I mean?
But that's not good. You're assuming.
Oh, okay. So you're saying to ask. You're saying to ask.
Yes, that's what I say. You should ask a question.
Okay.
If it wasn't said, you should ask.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like
even if it may be obvious.
Even if it may be obvious.
Okay.
Because sometimes may be obvious causes non-consensual.
You know what? You got a point there. Fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
All right. Fair enough. No, I'm saying it like, it's like I am not gonna, watch pornography for the sake of the woman I'm with. Or I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like I didn't think you'd have to have that discussion in that sense. You know what I mean? You'd be like, hey, I have a woman now. Well, I'm gonna watch this. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The person might feel very offended at the fact that you are seeking that when you're like, but I'm right here, baby.
Right.
That's for my videos, baby. Like,
right.
But what if I don't get any and I gotta use my imagination and create scenarios?
That's your imagination.
Wait a minute. If you gotta create, let's say you're using your imagination though, and she's like, "No, you can't even use your imagination. Could you be thinking about your other women? Then what?"
That's something, y'all.
Then
that's therapy. Object infidelity. When people try to hold on to your imaginations, that is therapy. An obsession of interest outside of the relationship that can result to what is known as an object affair. This is a situation where one partner is more focused on something such as work or their phone, which causes a distraction from the relationship. Ooh.
A lot of people go through that. Ooh.
That is tough because the phone alone. I didn't think they were gonna put the phone. When I read the phone, I'm like,
But it's not just the phone itself. It's just more so the fact that your whole attention span is dedicated, focused, obsessed with
something
this. Work, your friends. Your friends could be that too. Object of cheating. You're like you're interested to do a hobby, to do whatever.
Your hobbies. That's what PS5 get stolen and destroyed. Because you focus on it a little too much playing 2K, and
that's it. Yeah.
Takes and just breaks it apart.
Why people's PS3 gets smashed up? Yes.
I understand. I understand the phone. Like if you're trying to be one with the person and then they pull out the phone, you're like, what is all this? I understand the phone. Like, people be like, scrolling IG. You know what I mean? I was one of them, just be strolling with no purpose, meaning to just scroll.
That's crazy.
And then it's like, what are you doing? Can't you just spend time with me? Even though it may be nothing. It's quality time. And, spend time. You know what I mean? But, you're just there on your phone. You know what I mean? And then it caused problems. It caused drama. It caused mix-up. And it caused, fights and words that, need to be said,
Mhm.
But
That's great. That's great. I don't know. Like we're telling a study about that. Like how much people scroll per day, ghost scrolling, or they call it. How
mhm.
much? And people just like they just have to
Swipe.
the
Yeah.
swiping. They just have to like. Because every time you do
And
this motion, this is like 3 inch. So if you do like that 4 times, you walk a foot, and then another foot, and another foot, and it's like yo, you walked miles just by
and the problem
doing
is
this.
they monitor it too, to the
That's what I'm
point that
saying.
they figure out your interests. To the point that maybe if you hold for just a millisecond, you're like, oh, he's interested in that. Swipe. Let's put more of that in. You know, oh, he likes cheeks. Put in more cheeks. He likes food things. Put in more food things.
Food,
You know,
cheeks, shoes.
whatever they want to put. Shout out to TikTok. Um, Financial infidelity. Money is a topic that becomes a point of connection for many relationships. If it progresses to the point of financial infidelity, one partner may be deceitful about how much money they earn, how they earn their money, how much debt they owe, and
Ooh.
how they spend or loan out money. They may have they may even have money hidden away in cash or other bank accounts that their partner does not know about. How transparent should someone be with their money?
I'm gonna keep it a real bean right
I
now.
mean, if you're gonna get married,
Being dead honest. In 2022, if I meet up with a woman, basically I don't have anything.
Just say like that. I
No,
don't have no money
I
for
got,
you. We are going
no.
to McDonald's.
I expect the same way too. Like whatever you're earning before we came together, and like, okay, let's come together and let's save for this. Whatever your secret money is, that's yours. Like, I'm not tripping on that.
you're not
Cause
tripping on it until it affects you.
no, in a sense of like, okay, like, okay, let's
I
say,
mean, like, okay, no, like, really, 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 really think about it. Say the girl you're talking to, she's making like 30,000 a year, right?
mhm,
But she's like, this is where I'm at. She's like, okay, blah, blah, blah. You guys come together. Say you're making 70,000. So now your combined income is 100,000, right?
right,
But because she has 30,000, she's making 30,000, and you're making 70,000. Majority of the actual paying expenses would be on your shoulders, right? And that may be your agreement because it's like 70-30, right? She
right.
puts in her 30%, you put in the 70. Then you find out my girl actually has $1 million and has been generating 100,000 per year since your 4-year relationship. But she's
So
only
That's
been
tough.
making 30,000.
but no, but I'm at a state. Okay, I'm at a state right now where still like
Still
You would
talking.
I'm really no, I'm really on some like
you
right.
wouldn't be bothered by that. I'd be bothered. I'd be
Okay.
so bothered.
I've heard these stories like where a
I don't think I'd be.
partner
I don't think
and
I'd be bothered like that. No, because I gotta
okay,
think of it like because the context I said is she's probably generating that before we met, and I guess she did the same thing I did. Like, okay, we're gonna start over. So we come in and we're like, okay, we have about let's say we make accounting together, and then you just put in as long as there's an account made with both of us, a joint account, and it's being put in.
But you
It's
don't think
whatever.
that's the seat at any point? Like she may be making 30,000 now,
when you
but
put it
she
together, you see
no,
like
no, she's making 30,000 to your awareness,
My
mm,
and
awareness, yeah.
you're making 70,000. But she actually is making 130,000 per year. But you're paying for majority of the thing because the understanding is that she only has 30,000.
Well, I didn't say all that, but
But that's what I was saying.
yo,
that's what I don't
because
know.
I've heard stories where it was like basically it's either the man and the woman. They'd be like, yeah, let's move into this place. And like, okay, yeah. And it's like, let's split the bill together. Let's pay this rent. But it's the man that owns the condo and they're paying for the mortgage, not knowing that the man owned the condo.
Yeah.
I've heard situations of that, or someone, you know what I mean. It's still like a leverage thing.
He's getting his mortgage paid off, and he doesn't have to pay anything. That's
I do believe. Okay, so when it comes to a relationship, when is the best time to talk about debt?
Debt
Immediately.
early, man.
Immediately.
Early.
How do you have that conversation?
Tell the person why, how much you got, how you got it, what the situation was, where your mindset was, whether you learned or not. If you didn't learn, let the person have a choice whether or not they want to take you on. Because if you're gonna get into this relationship with this person, you're gonna carry their weight too. So if this person's 60,000 in, and you only got a mere 5. Do you want to now combine your 65,000?
Okay.
Okay, where'd you go to school? You did this major? Okay, that major does. Okay, you took
How's that went for you?
Did? Okay. How much? 80,000 debt. Damn. Oh, okay. Well, how are you paying that off? Okay.
Minimum payments.
Minimum payment.
Right? Or
like what?
Like,
ain't nothing wrong with minimum payments. It's gonna take longer when you do.
It's
minimum
gonna take
payment.
longer. That interest, boy. That interest, man.
The interest will slap you in your face, real tough.
Right? You gotta see that quickly. Talk about
that. You need to know that ASAP.
Yeah, give the person a chance to have a choice whether or not they want to take you on or not.
See why? Because some people will be like, "I'm 10,000 in debt," and then you start growing the relationship, and they're like,
add another zero.
Add another zero, and you're like,
right?
Well, and it's like, you had 100,000 in debt, and then they go, "What are we gonna do about it?" We.
I'm gonna put on my jacket and go home.
You right?
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Because you know what, too? It also says that if you're actually somebody who is a team player and you want to work things out with your partner, if they told you a lie, you can't make the moves that are appropriate to assist that. And that's also the bigger issue, right? So if the person tells you 10,000, you're like, oh, okay, cool. We can get that done in like a year or so, whatever. What I'm doing, I can push aside whatever. But if they actually hit you with another zero, then you're like, wait, 100,000? That's 10 years at this rate. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, if I could adjust and move accordingly, so this can still be reduced in a certain amount of time, allocated, whatever the plan is. Give that person that allowance or that leeway so they can do that. Like, that's why I feel like if you're not honest and you're not getting that through the door ASAP, it's
gonna be a long way. It's gonna be a hard time.
That's a high level of deceit on itself. Like,
that's why you see people on the road with the mean mug, the permanent mean mug, or in the car vehicle.
Just mad at the world.
At the car stop at the red light, and they just have one of these. Wait, hold on. They have one of these.
Now it makes more sense. That makes sense. It's like, oh, how's your relationship? It's okay.
Do you really want to talk about this?
Right? But it's like, but you guys seem so happy. Yeah.
We're chilling.
Yeah. Happy.
until it says due date.
Trust me. Best before, like. But anyway, next one, micro cheating. A term for actions that bother a partner, such as flirting, but there's no intention of straying outside of the relationship.
So you just flirt. You say good morning, sweetheart. You say
words of endearment to everybody.
Words of endearment, yeah.
Everyone.
The one thing I've learned about this was basically the whole concept of, if you are the individual saying like flirty things to a different woman that's not your woman, it doesn't make, as weird as it sounds, and it's not weird, but it's one of those things where it's like, even though you're saying this girl's your special one, you're basically saying every girl is at that level in a sense. That's the logic so basically it's like, If you call your girl sweet bits, and you go all around the block calling every girl sweet bits, and you tell your girl, well, I call every girl sweet bits.
Yeah.
What makes your girl separate from all the other girls you call sweet bits?
But I come home to
Sweet
you.
bits and you get points. Come on
Yes, yes, but
now. And you get my trust.
yes, no, Pesh.
We
But
sleep in the same bed, though.
you would think that would how it would go, but no, it's
I know.
not.
I know your bra size and panty size.
No, Delpesh, no. It's the fact that it's an offense.
I know it by asking,
So,
without asking you too.
It's level. It's the levels. It's the levels, man. It's like you can't. Okay, there's a difference between like eagle and pigeons have two different visions.
What? Oh, what?
Okay, that's the analogy.
What?
Okay, okay. There's only one eagle in the air most of the time, but there's a lot of pigeons picking bread and all that stuff. Okay, you can't be calling eagles pigeons. So if that's your eagle, then you don't call these pigeon eagles.
But I mean, they're all birds.
Combined infidelity, where the infidelity includes more than one type. Many infidelities include elements of both sexual and emotional intimacy, or a cyber affair that also may be considered of a form of emotional infidelity. So, combined infidelity is is basically like the combination of two different cheating, physical infidelity and like object infidelity. Amen, guys. Financial infidelity and emotional infidelity. So it's not about only how that person makes you feel now. It's about the money or the object of everything. You know what I mean? Now, woo, wow. Wow. I'm trying to get past the bird stuff, but you know what came to my head was it Nelly Furtado? I'm like a bird. Like I don't know why that came. I like a bird, but I'm trying to be professional here. Okay, but okay. The moral of the story is there's multiple forms of cheating. You know what I mean? I don't make the rules.
I thought you were going to say there's multiple forms of birds. I don't know why. I was like, yes, there is. There's falcons. There's falcons.
There's falcons.
There's sparrows.
There's hawks. Blue jays.
Blue jays.
There's seagulls. All the seagulls.
Flamingos.
Doves.
Ducks.
Quacks.
Wow.
Chickens.
The chickens on Popeye.
Moral of the story: call your eagle an eagle. Leave the birds alone. I mean,
there. See, that's how you make it full circle. Instead of calling everything. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Because I was lost. I was like, whoa. Whoa. That was good. Yes. That's how you do it.
That's funny.
All right. Speaking of like infidelity or maybe infidelity, one of the questions